name's Solomon Kleinsmith.
Hi, my name is Jessica Eyes.
As we wrap up our 2-week convention reporting project, we look back at what the Democrats and Republicans have in common and where they differ.
The people we spoke with in Tampa and Charlotte wanted donor transparency. However, the Democrats feel that there should be limits on the amount of money that people can donate, whereas the Republicans support unlimited donations, particularly for individuals.
I believe in full disclosure. Okay. That may be contrary to what some people believe here, but let the public know who the donors are, but don't limit them.
What we see more and more in this age of the anonymous donor is millions and millions of dollars being led into these candidates' races that have no tracing on them, that they are formed by third-party groups that just come right in and dump a whole lot of money that we have no idea where that comes from.
And I think transparency is so important. We should know where the money's coming from, and then let the public decide. But I do not like that. I don't like these groups that are fronting for some interest, and the public doesn't know who's contributing or where the money's coming from.
When I think about all the money that's being spent in this presidential campaign and add in all the money that's being spent in the congressional and senatorial campaigns, you put all that money together, you could end poverty in the United States. You guys should do something good.
This is about pursuit of power, and the parties are self-interested, self-organizing organizations, and they'll change their principles according to the electoral coalitions they're cobbling together at any given time. And the pursuit of money will be paramount. There's just too much money on the table, too many laws yet unwritten, or that are gray, and people are pushing that limit. They're pushing that limit to see how much they can get away with, because they got 70 days, and if they have to pay a fine or a civil fine, it'll be after the election, and then really who cares, to their mind. As long as they got money in their pocket and their guy wins.
Neither the Democrats nor the Republicans left us feeling terribly optimistic about the prospects for bipartisan cooperation on money in politics. But it's clear, if we want to see change, then more people need to be informed and need to take action.
But what's happening here is indecent, and it is corrupting at the end of the day. And there will be a new round of scandals, and that maybe will create a demand, hopefully a bipartisan demand, for reforms and strengthening these laws. The scandals are big enough and systemic enough, and the prosecutions are serious enough, then we can start to try to rein in what we've created, because this is one of the ways that the integrity of a democracy gets debased.
According to the Reuters and Ipsos poll, 75% of Americans think there's too much money in politics.
I think people have a problem with how the money is spent, not that the money is being spent. Look, if all your campaign funding had to be spent on get out the vote, getting vans, getting information to people, that would be fine. What people don't like is being able to buy out whole movie theaters to show anti-Obama films, or being able to run commercials constantly in the state of Ohio that Mitt Romney doesn't have a chance to respond to. So in general, Americans will complain, but whether or not we're going to do anything is something completely different. When we do something, that's really a poll that reflects how people feel.
75% of Americans think there's too much money in politics, but change won't happen until more people take action.
So voices up, people. You can see all of our reports from both conventions at linktv.org/voicesup.